5 o'clock this afternoon, Vladimir Zelensky, and we all know who he is by now, I'm sure everybody does, addressed the chamber in the House of Commons and invoked a little bit of Churchill, I think the headlines went, and one of the things he said once again was we need a no-fly zone in Ukraine. I've already made my thoughts clear on this and where it could possibly lead down the garden path to utter doom, destruction and everything else. But it would appear that they're trying to come up with a workaround, and it looks like the United States are the masterminds behind it, and the country involved is Poland. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Tuesday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. You know, President Zelensky, no matter what you say or no matter how you feel about the whole Ukraine situation, he could have got out of there. He could have gone, legged it. But he didn't. He's there and he's doing what he believes is right. And I assume he's trying to save lives. And yes, everybody all around the world, all democratic nations are holding him up as the poster boy for the current Ukrainian conflict because he's the face of it and he's digging his heels in. And in my personal opinion, that man has more bravery in his little finger than most world leaders have in their whole body. And he's proving that on a daily basis. But one of the things he keeps asking for is a no-fly zone. There's experts that have gone on the television and said, and said why they don't think it's a good idea. I've said my piece on it and told you what I think as well and why I don't think it's a good idea. But a lot of this feeling is brought out by fear of the consequences, fear of escalation, fear of where things might lead. But at the end of the day, the fact he's asking for a no-fly zone means he wants planes. He's obviously got pilots. He wants planes to put them in. Well, it appears that America might be trying to drum up some kind of workaround. Have a look at this. Now, what they're looking at doing is sending Polish MiGs across to Ukraine for them to use. And it's got to be MiGs, obviously Russian-made aircraft, because that's what their flyers are trained to use. Poland, on the other hand, their pilots can use F-16s. So the whole idea is give up your MiGs and we'll replace them with F-16s. That seems to be the rough plan that's been confirmed. Now, the only logistical thing I can see, really, the problem is getting them to the Polish pilots because, one thing that Poland is worried about is blowback from Russia because of this plan. Putin has already gone on record and said that if his forces are attacked by aircraft that are launched from airfields in, say, Poland, then as far as he's concerned, they're in on it and they're as a legitimate target as the rest of Ukraine is. So it could be a little bit of a logistical snag trying to get the things there, but we'll see how that develops. I suppose the overall fear is that we could get dragged into this somehow when all these sanctions and everything don't work out, which I get the feeling they may not. What more is there to do? We're already sending weapons and various other things, so just have to see what happens. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on this and let you know if there's any more about it. I'll see you soon. Toodaloo.